Hey guys, just a real quick video to tell you about something cool which we're implementing here in Bracknell. I'm sure you've all seen or used the new LED screens that we've got. They're really cool, and for the past few weeks we've been running all of the content and backgrounds for it off of this Mac here. It's usually over by the lighting desk, and currently we've been having two people, one on the iMac and one on this Mac, both clicking the right backgrounds at the appropriate times to get them up on the projector screen and on the LED screen. But we're bringing in a new piece of software called ProPresenter Master Control, which basically just allows us to use this iMac here to control this one. So I'll just show you guys how to set it up and how it'll be used on a Sunday. So when you first load up ProPresenter in the iMac, you want to go up to the top left hand corner and hit ProPresenter and then down to Preferences. And then about 5 along from the top you'll see this one that says Network. You want to go into Network and there's a box ticked here that says Enable Master Control. That's great, just leave it ticked, that's what we want. And then underneath it says LED Mac, and we're going to go over and hit Connect. So now we are connected to this Mac here, and what I'd recommend is just checking that everything is working and connecting how it should be. So if you then do the same on this Mac, go to ProPresenter, Preferences, Network, and then it should say connected to Kerif's iMac, and then you're all connected and good to go. So then the first thing that you're going to want to do when actually starting to run things for the meeting is just make sure that whatever playlist you're running out of, so for example right now we're running out of Bracknell Morning, you want to make sure that that is at the very top of your list. So you can see I've got it at the top there and just at the top here, and that's just because they're both reading the same file, so they need to be in the same position. And then essentially when we choose something on this iMac, it is going to choose the exact same thing on this iMac. So if you see here, as I click around, it's going to move on both of our screens. So I'm in Bracknell at the top, and it'll be the same over here. If I go into rolling slides on the iMac, it will also go into rolling slides on the MacBook Pro. What you'll notice is this doesn't have all of the slides in that the iMac does. Now that's because we're just using this to run the backgrounds off of. So when we're triggering, say, the first rolling slide, that's then going to trigger the background which we have placed for that section. So it's really easy, really simple to use. It makes it really great and useful for things like the intro video. You won't need to try and click the button at the same time, both ends. All the ProPresenter operator will need to do is go to the intro video as normal. You can see we're now both on the same bit because I triggered it on the iMac, and then when I trigger this video on the iMac, it is also going to trigger it on the MacBook Pro. So you can see they're both running at the same time just from that one click of a button, so it's super easy to use and super helpful. And then exactly the same with song words. If I go down to my first song, click the background, it will bring the background up on both. You'll see it won't have song words in here. That's because we don't want any words appearing on the screen, we just want that background. So you can click through and it will all stay on that background, and then when you move to your next song and trigger the next background, it will do the same. So I hope that's helpful, guys. It's really easy to set up, really easy to use, but yeah, let us know if you have any issues or any questions.